Hello students, welcome back to the biology classes. Dear students, in previous lecture we have just studied about linkage and recombination. Dear students, in this lecture we are going to discuss about the sex determination. So dear students, let's start our topic. Dear students, the phenomena or the process by which the sex of an organism or an individual is determined is known as sex determination. Okay? So sex determination is the phenomena by which it is determined that the developing embryo will become male or a female. Okay, and sex chromosomes are the chromosomes which is like a singly or in a pair determine the sex of an individual in dioecious or unisexual organism. Okay, सेक्स जो सेक्स क्रोमोसोम जो है उसको हम एलोसोम भी कहते हैं. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, सेक्स क्रोमोसोम इज आल्सो नोन एज एलोसोम. Okay, and these sex chromosomes determine the sex of the individual on. And in the chromosomes other than the sex chromosome or allosomes are known as autosomes. Okay, individuals with a similar sex chromosome in one sex are called homomorphic individuals, whereas the individuals with the dissimilar sex chromosomes in one sex are called heteromorphic individuals. We can give example here. For example, in humans, XXXY type of sex determination is present. Okay, the individuals which have XX chromosome, they are homomorphic. Okay, whereas the individuals which have XY chromosome, sex chromosome, they are heteromorphic individuals. So in humans, females are homomorphic while male are heteromorphic. Okay, and dear friends, there are some other type of sex determination is also we will going to discuss in this lecture. Dear students, individuals with the homomorphic sex chromosome produce only one type of gamete. Okay, so they are called homogametic individuals. Okay, here in humans, females they produce sex they produce eggs which have only sex chromosome, that is X. Okay, same type of sex chromosome. Okay, all egg have allosomes. Okay, same allosomes, same type of allosomes, whereas in case of male they produce sperms which have either X chromosome or Y chromosome, so they are called heterogametic individuals. So the individuals with heteromorphic sex chromosome produce two type of gametes, so they are called as heterogametic individuals. So human males are heterogametic individuals, whereas the human females are homogametic individuals. Okay, human females produce only one type of gametes, they all egg have X chromosome. So dear students, sex determination is of different type. Okay, for example, environmental sex determination, and second is non-allosomic sex determination, or non-allosomic is also known as autosomal sex determination, and last one is chromosomal sex determination. So dear students, first we talk about chromosomal environmental sex determination. Dear students, in some organisms, environment is responsible for the determination of the sex of an organism. In some organisms, environment will decide either the organism become male or it become female. For example, the marine mollusk Crepidula become female if it is reared alone, but if it is reared in the company of the females, then it develop into the male. Okay. Second is a marine Bonilia, marine worm Bonilia develop into the female if its larva settled in an isolated place. Okay, but if its larva is settled on the female body, okay, or in very close to the female Bonilia worm, then it develop into a small size parasitic male, because the male Bonilla worm lives in the body of the female Bonilla worm. So here we called it parasitic male. And third one is Ophiotrocha. It is an annelid. Okay, in the early stage of its life, okay, Ophiotrochus is male, but in the when it become adult or in its later stages, it converted or it is transformed into the females. Okay, and next one is crocodiles. Dear students, if the egg of the crocodiles are hatched, okay, if the eggs of the crocodile hatch in high temperature, then male crocodiles are produced. But if the egg of the crocodile are hatched on a low temperature, then female crocodiles are developed from that, from the eggs. Okay, similarly in turtles, uh, if the temperature, if the egg of the turtles are reared below the 28 degrees centigrade or low temperature, then male are produced. They are just opposite to the crocodiles. Okay, but if the egg are hatched above the 33 degree centigrade temperature, that is high temperature, then the females are produced. But if the hatching of the eggs is in between 28 to 33 degrees centigrade, there are equal number of male and female turtles are developed out of the eggs. So dear students, we can say that environment is very responsible for the determination of sex in some of the organism. Dear students, next is non-allosomic or autosomal sex determination. Dear students, in bacteria, the fertility of the bacteria is depend upon F plasmid. Okay, we have already discussed the bacteria in 11th class, and bacteria has three type of plasmid: F plasmid, R plasmid, core plasmid. So among them, F plasmid has the fertility determining factor. Okay, uh, next one is chlamydomonas. In the chlamydomonas, sex determining genes are present on autosomes. Similarly, in males, the sex determining genes are present on autosomes. Okay, and they decide whether the male inflorescence or female inflorescence develop on the mage. Okay, dear students, next is chromosomal determination of the sex. Dear students, in most of the organism, sex chromosome or allosomes determine the sex of an organism. Okay, and it in the chromosomal determination of sex, there may be male heterogamity or there may be female heterogamity occurs. On the basis of these, uh, chromosomal sex determination is of four type: XXXY type, XXXO type, ZWZZ type, and ZOZZ type. Dear students, in XXXY and XXXO type of the sex determination, male heterogamity is present. Here, male has two type of sex chromosome, where female has only single type or same type of sex chromosome. Okay, in the male XXXY or in females XX is present. Similarly, in XXXO, it is also an heterogamity. Male heterogamity is present. Here, male has only single sex chromosome X, whereas the female has two sex chromosome X and X. Where in case of ZWZZ, female heterogamity is present. Female has two type of sex chromosome. Okay, and male have single type of sex chromosome, that is ZZ, and this type of sex determination is mainly found in birds. Dear students, let's see in detail. First is XXXY type of sex determination. Dear students, in XXXY type of sex determination, female possesses two homomorphic sex chromosome XX, whereas a male has two heteromorphic sex chromosome XY, and females are homogamic as they produce only one type of eggs. Okay, they has sex chromosome X. Okay, all egg of the females have sex chromosome X, whereas in case of male, they produce two type of sperms. Okay, 50% of sperm has X chromosome, whereas the 50% of the sperms has Y sex chromosome. Okay, so when we perform the cross, when we perform the cross, the ratio of the progeny which is produced, okay, is 1:1. 50% are girls and 50% are boys. So there are 50% chances that the individuals produce male, either baby girls, or 50% chances that they produce baby boy. Okay. uh, Dear students, XXXY type of sex determination mainly occurs in mammals, including humans and fruit fly, okay, which is whose scientific name is Drosophila melanogaster. Dear students, next is XXXO type of sex determination. Dear students, in XXXO type of sex determination, female have two homomorphic sex chromosome XX, whereas male only have one sex chromosome X. There is no second sex chromosome, so male have XO type of sex chromosome. In females, they produce homogametes. All gametes of the female have only X sex chromosome, whereas the male produce heterogametes in which 50% of the sperms have X chromosome or X sex chromosome, where 50% of the male gametes cannot have sex chromosome. Okay, 50% has X sex chromosome, where 50% of the male gametes cannot have any sex chromosome. That's why they are heterogametic. Okay, and similarly, uh, when we cross male with the female, okay, the chances of the progeny that 50% are female and 50% are male. So the sex ratio produced in the progeny is 1:1. And dear students, XXXO type of sex determination is mainly found in roundworms and some insects like tree bugs, grasshoppers, and cockroaches. Dear students, next is ZWZZ type of sex determination. Dear students, in this type of sex determination, females produce two type of sex chromosome, or we can say that the females have two type of sex chromosome. They are heteromorphic. They have Z and W, whereas the male have uh, on homomorphic sex chromosome. Okay, they have ZZ. Female produce two type of gametes. 50% egg has Z sex chromosome, where 50% has W sex chromosome. But in case of male, all male gametes have same type, have only Z sex chromosome, so they are homogametic. And the ratio of the progeny produced is the same, 1:1. So 50% of their offspring are male, or 50% of their offspring are females. And these students, in ZWZZ type of sex determination is mainly occurs in birds and some reptiles. Dear students, next is ZOZZ type of sex determination. Dear students, in this case, females have odd sex chromosome. Okay, in this case, females are heterogametic. 50% of the female gametes have Z type of sex chromosome, where 50% cannot have any sex chromosome. But in case of male, they have two homomorphic sex chromosomes, ZZ. Okay, so the male produce only same type of gametes, so homogametic. Male is homogametic. All its male gametes have Z sex chromosome. In case of female, 50% egg have, your female gametes have Z sex chromosome, and 50% cannot have any sex chromosome. So that's why females are heterogametic, and the sex ratio produced in their progeny is 1:1. So in this case, 50% offspring are male and 50% offspring are female. And ZOZZ type of sex determination is mainly found in butterflies and moths. Dear students, now we talk about the sex difference in humans. Okay, so we already discussed about the humans, that in humans XY type of sex differentiation is present. Dear students, humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, out of which 22 pairs of autosomes and only one pair of sex chromosome is present. Okay, and dear students, a pair of X chromosome, okay, XX is present in female, wherein in case of male they have one X and one Y chromosome. Okay, similarly, during spermatogenesis process, we already discussed that in case of males, the 50% with the gametes of the male gamete or sperms have 50% X chromosome and 50% Y chromosomes, and female produce only one type of sex male female gamete that have only X chromosome. So there is equal probability that the after fertilization there are 50% chances that the female offspring are produced, and 50% chances that the male offspring are produced. Okay, so sperm mainly responsible for determining whether the offspring is male or female, because the male are heterogametic. 50% have X chromosome and 50% have Y chromosome. So those sperms which have X chromosome fused with the female gamete. All female gamete have X chromosome. So those male gamete, sperms which fuse with the egg which have X chromosome, so female offspring are produced. But if the sperm having Y chromosome is fused with the sperm or egg having X chromosome, the male offspring is produced. Okay, so boy is produced. So we can say that there are 50% chances that the female offspring are produced and 50% chances that the male offspring are produced, as 50% sperms have X chromosome and 50% sperms have Y chromosome. Dear students, now we discuss about the sex determination in honeybee. Dear students, in honeybees, there is haplodiploidy type of sex determination is present. Dear students, in honeybee, haplodiploidy type of sex determination is present, and because in honeybee, male, or we can say the drone, okay, in case of honeybee, male are known as drone, okay, and in case of females, only queen produce egg, okay. So the drone are haploid in nature, they have only single set of chromosome, whereas the females are diploid, okay, they have two set of chromosome. Okay, here male develop from unfertilized egg. Dear students, in case of honeybee, male are haploid because they have 16 chromosome, or we can say that single set of chromosome, where the female has 32 chromosome. In females, gametogenesis occurs through meiosis, and after gametogenesis, eggs are produced which have 16 chromosome. Okay, where in case of male, gametogenesis occurs through mitosis. So each male gamete or sperm have 16 chromosome. If the male gamete fuse with the female gamete, the for development of female take place. Okay, so female have 32 chromosome, and but if an unfertilized egg develop into new individual, then this is known as parthenogenesis. Okay, if the unfertilized egg develop into new individual, young individual, that is known as parthenogenesis, or in case of honeybee, male develop through parthenogenesis. So we can say that in honeybee, male develop from unfertilized egg. So that's why in honeybee, haplodiploid type of sex determination system is present. Dear students, I hope you understand. Thank you.